Hi, I'm Tony Quiroga. Welcome to Window Shop with Car and Driver. This is the weekly show where Car and Driver editors, staffers, friends, and contributors gather to look at cars for sale online based on a challenge. This week's challenge is a little weird. Pearlie actually suggested this last week. So this week we are picking each other's cars, and the goal is to make it as hard as possible for the other person to sell this car successfully. So it sort of goes against what they believe in car-wise, what they like. So we want to make each other squirm this week. We're joined by senior editor Joey Caparella, Road and Track's newest editor, senior editor Mr. John Pearlie Huffman, deputy testing director Casey Colwell, and of course contributor Mr. Jonathan Ramsey is back. Pearlie, you are going first, and your car was selected by Casey?
Yeah,
right?
Oh boy. Okay, wait a second. I'm going to share screen.
Also inspired by Saturday Night Live's Joke Swap. Want to give a hat tip to Colin Jost and Michael Shea.
Colin. Well, here it is. The 1985 Cadillac Seville sedan, where Cadillac finally dumped that crappy old Nova chassis and actually went for something sophisticated in the front drive.
Oh, but no, you hate the Nova chassis. It was barely Nova.
The Nova.
No, that was a great car and a successful downsized.
This is sophisticated. This is the sophisticated Seville after that primitive go-kart that they sold before. This one has a front drive chassis.
The only time anyone will ever refer to a hunchback as
I don't know what you're talking about. This is an elegant automobile. This is something, I don't know if you know this, but there's something I have to say. This is burgundy over red wine. This is like two drinks in one with a pinstripe, which you just don't see this in a car anymore.
You got real wires too.
And that's not a pinstripe, Pearlie.
I don't know what it is. Then.
It's a piece of metal.
Yeah,
it's
applique.
This is standard of the
world. It's an applique. It's even better than I imagined.
Really, scroll through the photos. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. I mean, my God.
Okay, sounds like you got one.
Whoa.
Wait a second. And I just want to say, this is about America.
What
about the Bill of Rights. It's about a Bill of Rights pepper shaker and some sort of woman in a gingham dress.
100%. That's Betsy Ross.
Betsy Ross.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a broken butt.
Really, is there any real wood in this car?
In the actual interior, I don't know.
Well, I mean, is that even real leather on the door?
It's real. It's the parts of leather, parts of vinyl. GM would put that is in fact real carpeting right here, though.
They were very careful to say leather seating surfaces. So leather.
They weren't, but some of the panels did have. I just want you to know that if you're going to get a license plate frame, that's the license plate frame to get. Look at that. Oh my God, it's like the twisted steel.
Did you just learn how to zoom in?
Just so we could sell this car.
Real
wires, tires.
Walls.
Yeah, what kind of tires are these? These are
the Tour.
Yeah, they're
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Nothing that's helping you sell it, that's for sure.
I would like to see some Vogues on this.
Well, Vogues are an aspiration. That's the thing I changed.
Pearlie, are these real wires?
I don't think they're. I think they're real wire. I think they're real wire wheel covers. I think the wheel covers are real wire. But if you can see, there's
I see a brake caliper. How is that not a real wire?
Too, which made me think maybe these were real, but maybe that's the wheel. I can't really tell.
Well, let's take a look.
No, that's a caliper.
It's a real wire cover. I think.
What are you doing?
Keep zooming out too much.
All right, keep going.
I'm getting seasick.
Yeah, that's a brake caliper.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean there isn't a wheel there. It just means that you can see through the wheel.
Oh, they got the tree air freshener on the.
Wait. What do you mean? If I can see a brake caliper, how is that not a real wire wheel?
It's a real wire wheel cover. Look at the cover. Look, you can see how it fits into the wheel. You can see how it fits into the wheel. It's just cover on the wheel.
I know, but where do you see the steel wheel?
Okay. So if you remove the cover,
maybe I'm wrong.
What's holding it up?
I don't see the steel wheel. Pearlie, you got to take it easy on the zooming. You're not good at it.
I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys don't like this car. I mean,
the switchgear reminds me. The switchgear reminded me of my grandmother's Caprice. I did just see that, and I was like, oh yeah. The Capri said that same switch.
Look at that. I mean, look at the buttons on that upholstery. Those are hardcore. I mean, God, that's a.
Hey, Pearly, my dad had one of these in '83. He bought one of these. It was either an '83 or '84.
My dad had one too.
But did your dad trade in an Eldorado for this car? Is this what
he traded in a diesel Toronado for this car. And he went from this car to a 911. So I think there might have been a midlife crisis there.
Think?
You think, yeah.
I think your dad was kind of living at the bottom. Is I think what that was.
Well, I think he liked comfort to some degree, and then he was like, "I gotta go sport." I don't know. It's
20. Wait, are those original miles? 20. Someone's been sitting on this car. Wow.
Yeah. But not only that, but look at the digital speedometer and stuff. And that's just
so,
come on.
The digital speedometer in miles per hour. If you went 85, it would just start flashing 85, and it wouldn't go over 85. But if you switched to kilometers per hour, it would read all the way to top speed.
You figured you were in Europe.
Yes, exactly.
It has an information center, which I'm just thinking that's not going to be a lot of information.
Early, this has the dreaded 4100.
Does it? It doesn't have the 4100, does it?
Yes, it does. The early ones had the 6-liter, but this one has a 4100.
Wait, V8 or V6?
V8. This is the first aluminum engine the Cadillac did.
It's aluminum block, iron heads.
Yeah. So
that's a winning combination.
It worked.
Get all that weight up top.
It worked for the Vega. It works here.
And they were still making their front drivers longitudinally mounted engines.
And was it? Did you have to get the wheel in the trunk as an aftermarket thing, or did Cadillac do that if you wanted?
That was dealer installed. In fact, the one depressing thing about this car is it doesn't have any dealer installed options.
Yeah, because if you had the spare wheel on the trunk, I'd buy it right now.
It also has the self-destructing plastic pieces here that
Those are replaced.
No longer. No, it wouldn't be a winter beater or a summer beater. It would just be your car. You'd be like, "Yep, this is it. I'm living."
My sister lives in Connecticut now. Maybe I'll just ask her to go pick this up for me. This is pretty wonderful. And this is Seymour Cadillac.
There's the Car and Driver story. When this generation launched in 1980, we tested a diesel, and David E. in the Counterpoint famously wrote, "If this is the answer to a question." If this car is the answer to a question, I don't want to know what the question is.
and what's up with the stance in the back? Go back a photo. What's up with the stance in the back?
The auto leveling might be broken.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the wheels might be too big, or the tires. Like there's crazy camber on the back wheels.
The camber shouldn't be changing. Because
there are. Look at it.
That's really weird looking.
Axle.
Yeah,
I'm
guessing that's just some weird wide angle distortion.
That's what the guy's going to tell you when you go to buy it. When you go to buy it in the driveway, he'll tell you that's just weird wide angle distortion.
You know what it is? You know what that is?
You got glasses on, walleye.
Exactly.
That's the competition setting on the suspension. That's the alignment you get when you want to make sure the tail end tucks in just nice and neat when you're going around.
Really, I gotta say, your pick is interesting. It's a great looking car, I think. In hindsight, I think it's a good looking car.
I mean, the thing is that
you were great.
It's a real sophisticated automobile.
Hold on, look at the background. There's another Cadillac.
Oh yeah,
and is that
a Lincoln?
Is that an Escalade?
Escalade.
Two Cadillacs.
Yeah. So this is definitely got. I mean, look at that
sophisticated owner.
I was gonna say that's probably they look like oh man, come on! Who were the first people to get to America? From England.
Pilgrims.
Yes.
The Viking?
That's what.
They weren't.
History lesson, Jonathan. It sounds like you really paid attention in class.
I was busy.
Plymouth Rock in Rhode Island.
So right after my dad bought this, he took me and a friend to a baseball game, and my friend ate too many hot dogs and threw up all in the back seat into those
Tiger Stadium hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The corner was a great place to watch a ball game.
The car was never the same.
Here's one more question. Why, with a car with just 20-some thousand miles, does the seat back pocket on the driver's seat look like a kangaroo pouch?
Gravity.
Really?
That's just.
I want to know what. Look.
Yeah, it's a little loose.
Compared to the other one? Yeah.
Trust me when I say this. As you age, your skin does get a little loose. And so. And
I don't know. Joey's 700 years old, and he still looks like he's just 30. So.
Oh, I should say happy birthday to Joey.
Doesn't look a day over 30.
Exactly.
Yeah, but this is. I mean, come on. This is a car that when you show up at the country club, and that's the only place this car goes is the country club. You take out your golf bags, you play around, which is what? How many holes is that, Casey? 18.
What is that new? Is that new car scent you're rocking there?
Yeah.
And there's the girl from the ring. The girl from the movie Ring is in the side view mirror.
But yeah, it's also this era when Cadillac thought that being luxurious meant putting a red and a yellow light on the door.
Those are so people would see it when you opened it.
So you see people. This is unmistakable. This is the sort of elegant automobile, the sort of finely crafted motor machine that will never be seen again. Thank you, Casey, for picking.
I think Pat Bedard described this interior design as Mailbox USA.
Well, I think Pat was just plain wrong. He was wrong about a few things, Tony, as you well know.
All right.
I've not been inside a dealer in decades, and I've never felt more like I was just inside a dealer with a salesman trying to sell me something.
I was going to say I've never felt like I've been more inside a mailbox.
That's okay.
So is it now my chance? Is it now my turn? Do I go next? Do I give my?
No. Joey is up.
No,
next.
I should give you my. No, I did mine.
Relax. No, just relax.
So I present the car that was given to me by.
Who was your person? Oh, I gave it to you.
You gave me a conversion van with curtains and
The
windows.
stamina. Nothing suggestive there.
That is, this is like peak conversion van, I feel like. I don't know what stamina means, but.
The word?
Okay.
As you go through your 30s, you will learn what stamina means. If you lose it, you will know what it is.
Well, in regards to this van, I'm still confused.
And what is that? What is the thing sitting on the back seat, on the third row seat?
That's the shelf for the rear.
Something fall down, maybe?
No, that's the. If you go back up, there's a parcel shelf in the rear.
Behind the third.
And they probably just pulled it out. And
that's a
Well,
comfortable.
here's some real wood, probably.
no way.
I think there's real wood in that.
Oh, here's Stamina. Stamina must be the conversion van company.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, you got so many lights.
How many indicators?
I don't know if this counts as selling, Joey.
No, you're not selling this very well.
Does this just tell you which lights are on? Or if they're malfunctioning, maybe?
No, I think it just tells you, door ajar is the one that's lit. So the lights still work, which is good.
At least that one
That
works.
is good.
You found a good example.
I don't know what this is either.
It's
a brake controller.
Oh, brake controller. Okay.
Oh, it is? It's not a radio.
I think
So you can tow.
I think it was Technocha. Or I think that's the name.
Does it have a hitch?
I think those are
Yeah,
American
it's a hitch.
racing wheels. I think those are American racing wheels. So
Well, that could be. But
Yeah,
a lot of companies made these.
And those fenders didn't come with the van.
Let's see, how
yeah,
many
did you see that shelf? Did you see that? I think that's what was over.
Oh yeah, right
Oh,
there.
right.
I think
okay.
that's what was in.
Oh, that's what's leaning over there.
Got it.
Or maybe there's another one. It looks like that's still there.
I love the window treatments. It's really nice.
What year is this band? This is an early '90s band. It's like a '92 or '93.
How much they want for this thing?
You
It's
think about
actually a pretty good deal. Isn't it only 10 grand? 1990, 10 grand, 144. That's pretty good. Wait, so did the odometer not go to a? Because it looked like it just said 44.
Yeah,
it's
just a 5-digit odometer.
Okay. Well,
Casey, it's got rear anti-lock brakes, maybe. I
That
don't know
was
if it's functional.
Ford really pioneered the rear anti-lock option.
No. They ignored the fronts.
My
Wait,
parents,
what one of those tires? Yokohama's?
yeah.
Man, somebody's sporty.
American racing wheels.
Someone's got stamina and style.
It's a sporty conversion van.
Three
You
piece.
got the ladder up top. You can just put your chair up there and watch.
Yeah, this is. I remember I was jealous of my friends whose families had conversion vans.
Yeah, there were a few
Yeah.
kids I played hockey with who's they would just go to it was just
Well,
they
the
would
other thing,
get
the nice-
to hockey and it was like they were like lounging.
Yeah, my
that's
parents
cool.
had a 82 Vandura, GMC Vandura done by StarCraft.
Mm.
Ooh, but God, you were the pretty.
I think
But this
I mean,
vehicle's actually a year older than Joey. Year older than Joey.
I don't know about 10 grand, but it is it's a decent looking van.
Yeah, I'm more into it than I would have thought.
What engine does it have?
I don't know.
5.8.
5.8.
Yeah, 5.8.
351, 144,000 miles.
It'll keep going.
Yeah, that engine, you just run, that's the same engine that I have in my boat. You just run like Rotella in it and it will go through.
You know,
It's
just
I want to know what that,
reliable, spacious, stylish.
I mean, I'd want to know what that cloth
I don't
smells
know
like
what
what
else
the
is
interior smells like. But
this,
Oh, yeah.
this looks like
practical.
this looks like the van that shows up on the local news when they say police are looking for this van.
Yeah, but
No,
it's in
that's-
good shape.
that's
so
not-
It's been taken care
No,
of.
this thing's pretty clean.
I was gonna say that's not this
These are
guy.
ratty and
Where
gross.
is it, Joey? Oh, it's in Arizona.
Arizona.
And it is the right choice.
So there was a statistic that 90% of conversion vans were sold in Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio.
That's
in the
That
right
checks
place.
out.
I'm gonna need some fact checking on that one.
No, it's true. It's in the magazine too.
I believe that.
Our magazine?
Yes.
98.
Not conversion van and road van.
Wait, did you say 98%?
No, something like 90. Something
And I
like
love the armrests have ashtrays in them. Like,
hell yeah.
holy
That's
God.
luxury.
That truck, that thing has had 8 smokers lined up going for it.
Your kids are gonna keep their ashes where they need to go.
That's exactly.
Look at
Between
those
that and the
buttons.
smell of spilled Dr. Pepper and M&Ms all
Oh,
throughout
Casey.
that carpet and cloth.
Casey, somebody messed with the levels. I don't think you're going to be happy with that.
I will not be happy with that. Is that wait, is that
Treble balance.
Balance is all the way to
treble
the right.
and bass is all jacked?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Someone loves bass.
But it has the cassette, which means you can actually use one of those conversion things to listen.
Maybe it was Megan Trainor's van.
Joey, have you ever driven
No,
a
but the
van
base is all the way down.
No, oh, okay. Well then, yeah, definitely not Megan Trainor's van.
Wait. Megan Trainor?
No,
All
bass.
about the base.
What? Oh, is that I'm all about that bass?
Yeah, all about that bass.
This is the opposite of that.
That's
It's all about that treble.
the treble's all the way down too.
Yeah, it's no bass, a little treble.
It's all about that flat nut
That's
sound.
what I was gonna say. It's all about mud at that point.
I love it, Joey.
And you can tow with this.
Well, yeah, you picked it. Of course, you love it.
This would make an amazing Lemons tow rig. I'm just throwing that out there. If anybody wants to do
Yeah,
it.
it would fit for that.
Needs a
I don't
tow-
know,
needs a-
Casey, man.
needs a tow rig for some cheap racing. This would be.
So Casey, this compared to the VW van that you were going to do your road trip in a while back, you would still take?
I'd probably
VW?
still take the VW.
Man,
But
look at this.
yeah, that folding bed is calling my.
I mean,
Is this
It's so comfy.
is this the Radwood Party Center here?
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
I mean, you take it to Radwood, you have a place to sit. You don't have to
That
sit
is the-
outside on
that's the
lawn chair.
business class lounge at Radwood.
The
That's
only
what that
thing
is.
you got to remember, this was also sold in a time when regular gas was what, like 80 cents a gallon,
Yeah, right.
and this thing had to have gotten absolute dog fuel economy.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
Are we allowed to
Leave
say?
that.
No.
We can say anything we want. That's what the beeper's for.
All right. Thanks, Joey. Let's see who's next. Jonathan. Who picked for Jonathan?
I believe it was Joey, and let us see
Oh boy.
what. Okay, so I've got if you give me a moment to put on my Joey hat. Oh, can you see it?
No.
Not yet.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Your reaction's perfect.
I need to slip into my Joey hat.
Oh, it's for you. You should be yourself.
Sure.
Oh man. Okay. So what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, let me blow this bad boy up for you because I don't want anyone to miss. Fantastic.
Did
We have 32
you go to
photos.
Pearly School of Zoom?
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly for a minute. So we have a 2008 Pontiac Torrent GXP. I want you to know GXP.
Those three letters are important.
It is a knee trembling sporty car. I don't know anything about it. No, in fact,
it's a Chevy Equinox.
Yeah, I mean,
How dare you?
This is like Saturn Vue, Chevy Equinox, right?
It wasn't a Saturn Vue.
Focus
No,
on the
it's
GXP element.
Not at this point.
At this point?
But I mean, come on, look how clean this is.
It's very
Look.
clean. How many miles are on it?
76,752.
What makes it the GXP? Is it does this have the high feature 3.6 liter?
It sure does.
Looks like it's got a
do.
What year is this?
2008.
2008.
High feature 3.6 liter.
It's also got MPFI and DOHC, and we know how much you're gonna love that.
Multi-point fuel injection, dual red cam.
Dual red cam, yeah.
Yeah.
24 valve, not 24 Venturi.
It's a beautiful color, Jonathan. You picked a really great color.
It's Sonoma red, which means they named it after a GMC.
And for you steering wheel sticklers out there, not going to mention any names. Look at the quality of this wheel.
Oh, fine
No
car.
grubby bits.
That's the same steering wheel that was on the Solstice.
Yeah, I was gonna say that steering wheel looks a lot like a 986 Boxster.
I was going to say I think the steering wheel's been on a lot of Pontiacs.
140 mile an hour speedometer.
Lights. You got a stock radio for all you stock radio lovers out there.
Oh, it's got an aux jack.
Weren't these made at the Allison, Ontario plant?
I don't know. What's the VIN number start with?
And you've got, wow, Pontiac did this silly Range Rover window placement thing. I hate console mounted window switches.
You're supposed to be selling it.
No, you're gonna love them. I don't like them. You're gonna love them.
Wait,
because they're the best.
Don't you like Milanos?
Oh yeah. Okay, but
I mean, those are like. Okay.
Joey, didn't we test one of these? Did we ever test a GXP or a high feature V6 in this thing?
I don't know.
Is that the sunroof control?
I don't think there's a sunroof.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. If you wonder,
that's a bad look for GM.
Soon after this, there's
so
some
that's the sunroof knob. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, moonroof, not just sunroof, moonroof. So when it's sexy time but rainy outside.
Leather seats.
One key fob.
These are leather seating services.
So you'll be able to drive it.
It's got remote start. Did you see? It's got remote.
This highly designed handle here thing.
That's what really differentiates the Torrent from the Equinox.
The door handle?
Yeah.
Is that true? Is Tony making that up?
No, I think that's Pontiac.
No, that actually is different.
I think this is what your GXP is right in there. That's
where they put all the engineering dollars.
These were actually made alongside the Equinox at the Cami plant in Ingersoll, Ontario.
4 awesome floor mats. I don't know why they put these things in the trunk like this. It never makes any sense to me.
Because that's where they can dry. They're still drying after they clean them.
Yeah, the carpets must have been drying. There's the high feature V6
underneath. Yeah,
how problematic is the high feature V6 at this point in time?
I don't know. They do. Some of them do have problems, but I can't remember what the specific problems are.
These are Goodyear Eagle F1 tires.
No, they're not.
Yeah, trust me, they are. You can't really tell, but yeah, it's an Eagle F1 right there. On the
what contrast?
Eagle. You see that? Eagle. And I was totally lying when I said that. I had no idea.
Oh, and it's a TBC spec. It's a TBC spec.
I had no idea there were good years on this. So
wow. You really lucked out with that guess.
You know, for what it is, this ain't that bad.
No, it's really not.
This is actually to get the school kids around while the world opens back up, and you don't want to risk your real car someone getting sick in it. Why not?
Jonathan, where's the first place you would drive this new car if you bought it?
Probably Arby's. I mean, where else are you gonna go?
Perfect answer.
With this, exactly. I'd go to the high school, pick up the soccer team.
You're gonna get the vanity plate meats.
I might not get that. that police don't like that when you troll around in pristine cars with.
I think if you took your hands, off the steering wheel, the car would naturally go to Arby's by itself.
It's probably got an Arby's button inside, but for 13 grand, that's.
Jonathan, one day you're gonna have to tell the story about how you tried to pick up the roast beef at Arby's when you worked there and it slipped out of your hand.
Yeah, I'll bring some moonshine to the show one day and get liquored up. Tell you all about it.
Casey's calling time.
Wait. So I'm guessing. My guess is the story goes something like you dropped this, the roast beef, and you kind of went, "Oops," and then your manager was like, "Pick it up," and it just got served.
I think it's great that you think there are managers watching us do the roast beef at Arby's.
Are you still in the roast beef game?
Look, I've got people now who do my roast beef for me, but
you got a roast beef guy.
Yeah, I maintain a connection. But hey, actually, of course, I'm not into a Pontiac Torrent. Yeah, but
does it have dual exhaust? Is that a GXP thing too?
For what it is,
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Oh,
boom.
Yeah,
for what it is.
Well, how much power did the 3.6 have of this? Was it like a 210?
It was like 260 something, 264 maybe.
Yeah,
264.
This was also the era when GM was slapping GXP and SS badges on vehicles, like they were, consolation trophies.
This is fully loaded though. This is
This literally this truck. This thing was made like literally months before the bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that sunroof switch is mostly why they went bankrupt.
Yeah.
No, I think it was the dedicated door handle.
I was gonna say, well, and who takes a picture of one key fob?
It's got auto start. You could start.
It's got remote start.
Yeah.
Oh wow. You're getting everything with this, all upside, no downside, and it's only gonna appreciate in value. So I can reuse this for an appreciating show that we do one day in the future.
This fits so many shows.
So yeah, that if you want me to run your credit, shoot me an email.
This is the vehicle that made Mary Barra CEO.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan. That was a very compelling sales pitch you had.
It was. Joey, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Any sales pitch that starts out with, I don't know anything about this car.
Look, frankly, I've never been to a dealer lately. Most sales pitches really begin like that.
All right, KC. Who shopped for KC?
Yeah,
I think Jonathan did.
Jonathan did. He may or may not have taken pity on me, but let's see. Here we go. I'm clicking on it. Can I just lie and say it's not working?
I've got another one.
No. This is I'll
just say we got a plan B.
All right. Deep breath, Casey. Did I say that out loud? Here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa, right at budget.
So,
they want to go over. I know Casey likes negotiating range, but
yeah. I'm probably gonna need some money to replace nothing.
It's an automatic. It's an automatic.
As it sits, it's perfect. As you can see, it comes with a nice 3-month, 3,000 mile warranty.
Who autographed the hood?
I think it was Mr. Pep, as in Pep Boys.
That's Rod Millen. That's Rod Millen.
Paul Walker.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Paul Walker, Rod Millen.
Paul Walker.
I think it's Paul Walker.
With 1973 to 2013. I don't have the Zoom capability, so.
Casey, I'm a little surprised by this because you really don't like aftermarket cars that much.
I'm turning a corner. I mean, it appears to have a nice wide body kit.
Sorry, you say turning a corner? Is that what you?
I'm going to try and turn a corner in this thing. I'll tell you that. Yeah, this is highly customized. I mean,
tastefully, really, right?
Tastefully, yeah. You got this lovely scoop, widened fender. I think widened fenders front and rear.
Yeah.
So that's some custom body work. Authentic carbon fiber hood, functional hood extractors.
We got Casey went to the Joey Caparella School of Sales, where I'm just going to identify things and let you make your own decision.
Red and black wheels.
What's the big scoop in the back on those rear fender floors? What exactly is it ventilating?
I think it just feeds the tire.
Feeds the tire. Okay.
It's a lift vortex.
Is that what it is?
It's got louvers.
It's got louvers in the rear, which is a throwback to the Datsuns. I can appreciate that. Looks like a custom exhaust on there as well.
What's the listing? What's the listing say?
It's Facebook project cars, apparently. I think that's a Facebook.
Free advertising.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Enhance.
Project.
Those look like all season.
Project car.
Yeah, it's 100% an all season. It might be a truck tire, judging by its size. We got some more carbon. What's that?
The tire brand is Delinti.
Oh yeah, that's not
Have you heard of this, Tony? Delinti?
Yeah, I've seen them on the street. I'm like walking around.
I've seen them on the street.
Like that's a premium. That's a premium budget conscious tire decision.
Yeah, they spent on the tires, but they really spent elsewhere, I think.
Now, is this genuine carbon fiber or is it carbon fiber look?
According to my sources, it is genuine carbon fiber.
Your
Casey,
sources
go through the listing. Oh wait, we're getting to
we got
yeah. Oh yeah. No, you haven't. I mean, this is where it starts to get good.
Tasteful.
I remember we had one of these that had the black and orange interior. It seems like this car may have started that way, and then these panels might have been swapped out for red to match the exterior.
Now the automatic, that's out of character for you.
A little bit, yes, but when you have something that looks this good, you really want to just concentrate on missing the curbs and not oversteering into crowds. And the automatic can help with that. Keep both hands on the wheel.
Yep.
WeatherTech floor mats, one of our. I mean, that's a selling point right there.
Well, I'll take it.
Zacustec.
Never heard of a lot of these brands.
Does it have any engine mods?
We can. I mean, it's.
Look at those rotors.
That's enhanced stopping for the Thunder.
And is that like a
tires.
one piston caliper in the front?
That's a slide. Yeah, that's a sliding. This was not I can't remember. This is not a track pack car. No, not a track pack car. So that's the base brake caliper there.
Yeah, 2-piston slider.
Might be a single.
That might be a half a piston.
It's just something on the inside. Here we have
riding dirty.
Our
my God, I didn't even look at the listing. I just saw the car and was like, "This is I didn't even look at the listing. I was like, "That's my guy."
So, what's your guess on how many of these companies are still in business?
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, 100%.
Are there any engine shocks?
We're getting there.
Oh, okay.
Aftermarket radio. That's unusual for you too. There's a lot of sore spots here.
But it's you needed to upgrade the stereo to match the exterior mods. You can't you can't do one without the other.
I feel like Casey wants to go talk to the finance manager for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Paul Walker tribute.
Yeah. It's his tribute.
Oh yeah, it's got his dates of his life.
Paddle shifters. I think this would have been like early 7-speed automatic, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was.
I think that the 7-speed came in. That engine from 6 to 7,500 is painful.
Yeah, it does sound, to quote Antonio Quiroga, it does sound like grinding coffee.
It's bad.
But it moves pretty good. I mean, these cars are quick in stock form, and
is this one stock though? Let's find out.
Its alternator appears to be working. It's
14 volts. That's what you want.
Yeah, over 14 volts, and Pioneer. That's a brand.
And you get apps with this.
Whoa.
Desert Storm D8.
D8s.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they might be truck tires, Casey.
I'm pretty sure that's endorsed by Norman Schwarzkopf.
Or Kenworth.
Whoa. Sorry, that's a tiny little caliper and motor behind a big wheel. That's definitely. I mean, that's a
You have a tire size on these?
That's a weight savings. That's you can't replicate.
And the carbon rims. My God.
This is. I mean, if you want to talk, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is. I don't think this is a carbon fiber wheel. But that
you think that's fake?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think a real carbon fiber wheel would double the price of this car.
I mean, there's a lot of functional stuff on
Here you go, Tony.
Might not be.
She's smogged.
What's the listing say, Casey?
Wait. Ooh, buddy.
Oh, it's got
It's got intakes. We got intakes.
That twin turbo?
No. Twin can air filters.
Yeah.
Just air filters.
Two intakes. So that sounds extra fresh roast.
And it
all right, so I think I'm thinking through am I through all the photos?
What's the listing? Yeah, you're
through. So let's go through the listing here. Wow. Seriously, wow. We got wide body kit. They say carbon fiber wheels, carbon fiber hood, entire carbon fiber hatch and spoiler, custom exhaust. Sounds amazing. They're A+ in the Better Business Bureau, so you might as well just use their financing.
Certainly, I think.
There's what size wheels are those?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say. I mean, we can look at the tire.
It says 19s on it. It says 19s in the listing.
They're like 19 by like 13.
14.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that's a 20 in the rear. That's a 315 35 R20.
Wow.
Oh, fire. That's an interesting choice. That's pretty unexpected for you.
But I think his enthusiasm comes through when he works to sell it.
Yeah, I mean, I think this you got to find the right buyer for this.
23,000 miles, low mileage.
Low mileage.
Now, did the modifications hurt the value? I wonder what a 23,000 mile 2011 370Z without these modifications goes for.
I'm guessing probably about the same. I don't know if 370Zs have really kind of hit their mark. So this thing's definitely going to appreciate.
Up from 30,000.
Eventually, inflation will catch it.
Look, as long as they're making Fast and Furious movies, you've got buyers for this car.
Yeah.
There's no question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people in the theater don't know how to drive a stick, so that's fine.
Yeah.
In the theater, I think the first time theater and Fast and Furious movies have ever been mentioned together.
Do people not see those in the theater? All right, Casey.
I mean, I somebody worked really hard on this car, and to be totally honest, I hope somebody does buy it and love it.
There's a space at SEMA for a car like this.
I really do want to know where the air goes into the vents behind the door. Like,
it just creates drag.
Also, you're doing
okay.
Doing massive burnouts, so you mean smoke will come up to the doors.
All right,
and
you're done.
And there's a 7 plate on it. So going by our California plate knowledge, 2011 wasn't 7s.
What? No. What is it? What's the second digit or letter? What's the letter? 7Y.
That's a late Y, right?
That's like a 17, maybe.
Yeah. So where was this car before?
Probably on a show circuit.
Do you want me to do the Carfax? Is there a Carfax?
I don't know what we're gonna see.
Yeah, I think you got to pay for it though.
Yeah, the car wasn't built for an individual. It was built to
do we have budget for that?
No. Oh wait, yes, there it is.
4 owners.
I'm
Nevada.
guessing that person in 14 had a personalized plate, which is why the 7Y is from 17.
Yeah, I want to know which one. I want to know which one did this. Is what I want to know.
Oh,
The,
interesting.
guy, the third owner's had it for 4 years and he barely drove it.
Well,
Huh? 300 miles.
It went
Wow.
yeah, 300 miles.
I'll bet I went
It's questionable.
or previous owner, no accidents.
It was
Vegas,
Richard Nevada.
That makes sense.
started its life in
Nevada. It was
Vegas.
a SEMA car. It's a SEMA car.
Yeah, like it's never been serviced. It's only been put up for sale. That's what it looks like. Oh my God. BMW Monterey.
Monterey.
I would love to drive this car around Monterey.
Well, the car's in
Seaside.
Roseville. The car's in Roseville, which is a suburb of Sacramento.
A lot of people have sold this car.
Not a great sign.
Absolutely right. It's not a service history, it's a sales history.
Wow. That's
All
gotta
right.
be good news though. Okay.
I think
done.
let's see. Pearly.
Nice work.
It's the last one.
Nice work.
Thank you, Casey.
Tried.
You're the last
I
one.
hope. I really do hope somebody buys that and loves it.
I do too. Every car deserves love.
We wish only the
Exactly.
best for every seller on Window Shop.
Okay, Tony, you're up.
Is this commercial truck trader? This is my listing.
Yes.
What link did you give me?
I just gave you the right link. They didn't give you the right link.
What do you think? Is this
His
Oh, nice.
Try again. Here it is again.
Early strikes again.
hang on.
A Freightliner.
Why? Why, Pearly? It's not working.
At the bottom?
Where?
What on the in the chat?
Oh, I went there. I'm
No,
not.
go back there. I love this. Oh my God,
it worked
Pearly.
for me. It worked for me.
Yeah, Pearly wins. I love this. Sorry, you got to beat that out. But that's how happy I am.
I can't find it. Hang on.
You
Okay.
can't get the rest of the photos.
I'm unshare. I'll share for you.
I'll just cut all that out.
Some of it, but leave it. No. But you need to leave some of it because leave it to Pearly to send a link that doesn't work.
It worked for you. It worked for everybody but Tony.
Oh my God! Why?
Yes.
Not even a car.
Convince me, Tony.
Car truck.
Convince me.
So this is the Freightliner. It's a box truck.
Ooh, it's got a lift tail.
If
Yeah.
you're interested in moving, this is just what you're gonna want.
All right.
What was the Freightliner? They did like a commercial SUV that was based on this chassis, didn't they? What was that called?
I don't
Like,
remember.
Oh, are you talking about? No, you're thinking of the Chevy.
The GMC Top Kick.
No, I'm
Yeah,
thinking of the top kick, but above that there was a Freightliner like this, but they made it into an SUV.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember
Yeah, no,
that.
I
But that sounds
remember
like
it.
something
It
I'd be
was
interested
enormous.
Yeah, I forget what it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got air springs.
in. Airbags on the rear.
It's got really
There we
good.
go.
ride.
We're just gonna point things out again.
It's got the
I love it.
called track.
It's got an authentic wood
Translucent-
floor. I think that's a California hardwood in there.
Translucent roof, so you don't need lighting.
Is that redwood tone?
Yeah, I think that's an old growth redwood.
Well, and that's pig blood at the back of that.
got
At the
door
back of that
seals.
box.
It's
We got some
door
real
seals.
wood.
It's got door seals to keep the noise out, to keep the wind noise out when you're driving. It was made in Mexico.
Where's the GVWR?
Got a diesel engine.
Oh my God.
The seating position is probably the best part of these, though. I mean,
Yeah.
when you drive these, it's like driving a bus. Go back to the interior, Casey.
I was gonna say, if you like bolt upright,
Yeah, it's got air brakes, so you can do that cool every time you stop. When you go into reverse, I'm sure it beeps alarmingly to warn everyone.
Well, it's got an Eaton transmission that appears to. I think these are what we would call an automated manual.
Oh, are they automated manuals? Yeah, that's great. That's what you want
Yeah.
in these.
Hot exhaust. I want that on a T-shirt.
It's got two sun visors and places to store all your
And look at the width of those sun visors. I mean,
this is a wide machine.
All your Pall Malls.
Yeah. This is,
I think that the Pall Malls you've smoked in Joey's van that you're gonna get into your truck with.
yeah, it's
CD
white.
God, it's got 12 volts.
Wait, what are those?
I think that's 12 volt. I think that's just 12 volt connection. I think that's hot in the ground.
It's probably for powering like some sort of commercial meter of some sort.
Yeah, or some other...
Wait, did you say commercial meter?
Yeah.
What kind of meter?
An hour meter.
Commercial meter.
When you're driving, you're not limited by miles. You're limited by hours. So you have to clock in and clock out. So
as a truck driver, I know this, but you can't go plugging in and unplugging your own meter because you would do anything you wanted to it.
Well, I'm just assuming the meter's been removed. That's all.
Oh man! Ooh, that Cummins engine.
Is it a Cummins?
Oh yeah.
That red is Cummins, yellow's Cat.
You see that fleet? You see that? What is it? Fleet Guard? That's Cummins.
Isn't that Framport or
Yeah, it looks like it says that.
Is it Fleet Guard Cummins?
Well, Pearly, as usual, you didn't read the directions, and
I did read the directions. I got you something that was that was completely outside of your comfort zone.
Right,
now,
but we weren't supposed to stump each other. No, it says in the invite, don't pick something that stumps the other person.
What? Wait a second.
I have to be able to try to sell it. It just has to be against what I'm into.
You were doing so well. I was almost there.
Yeah, so I mean, the air brakes alone necessitate a CDL, I believe. So, you're eliminating a lot of. Yeah.
So again, like the Nissan Z, you're looking for a certain driver.
Right, but the thing is, I don't know why this should be stumping to you, Tony. It's a Cummins-powered Freightliner. These are one of the most common vehicles you'll see every day on the road. This should be something everybody's familiar with. The Freightliner is the best-selling truck in America, and you don't
just mute him or kick him off. I don't.
Oh, it's perfect. If you want
to. How many of these are driving around Santa Barbara?
Quite a few.
Remember, the Iron Dome over Santa Barbara doesn't let these trucks in, so they got.
So I don't know if you're planning a heist. I think this would be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
To ram into the armored car to flip it over. Yeah.
Exactly. I'll say,
if you're not getting away from anything, you're not getting away from anything in this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true.
Look at how,
or you have the van inside. You have it. No. We get the conversion van. We put it inside of it, in Die Hard.
Die Hard. Yeah, that's what you pull out. So the thing is, I mean, this is a wonderful truck that's part of the backbone of the American economy. I thought you.
Here we go. Oh my God.
Sure.
There's nothing more to say.
I think that says it all.
Casey, unshare and I'll share the Freightliner pickup truck.
Is it under 30? Okay, that thing is awesome.
Yeah.
That's a fascinating use of the word awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if they still build these, but somebody creates these out of those moving vans.
Because you can get them in pickup as well. Like that's.
Yeah, this has like a Dodge, dually Dodge rear end or pickup bed.
Yeah.
I feel like this is beyond SUV. Categorized as something else entirely.
I love how Joey understates things so beautifully.
I went looking for something that was out of his comfort zone.
There you go.
Out of my
still on that?
I know nothing about it, which makes selling it impossible.
Hey, look, I knew nothing about the Torrent either, so we're in the same boat.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now
we get to the
first.
Wait, so how are we voting?
Should we even vote?
Nobody. Yeah.
Or should we just call
Wait a
this?
second. Of the vehicles that were given to us a challenge, I think I did the best job of selling my Seville.
Of
Oh
course.
my God.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Wait, Joey, what did you sell?
The conversion van.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Casey, what did you sell? Oh, I think Casey did the best job selling the Z. Casey, you're my best sales.
Oh, no, wait, no, look, pointing things out is not selling.
I
It's red.
I sold it.
I think there are no winners here.
I think.
I think you guys are changing the rules so I won't win.
Just degrees of loser.
Yeah.
Why don't we let the audience choose who felt the best about being sold something?
Yes. What car would they buy? What car?
No.
That's great, Jonathan. What car would the audience buy? And then
Who did the best job of convincing the audience to buy any one of these jalapenos? And the
Do it on Instagram, and then it'll be like this comment for Pearly, like this comment for Tony, like this comment for Jonathan, like this comment for Joey.
Oh my goodness.
And then we'll actually see who wins.
Yeah.
Well, I think you guys are changing the rules to keep me from winning. That's all it is.
But you didn't read the challenge.
I did read well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't.
I mean, you did do an all right job selling your.
I sold it. I sold it. I've got a vehicle that is not. It's not unusual.
Oh my God.
It's just something that
Here we go.
Tony's not familiar with. It's something he doesn't necessarily like. So I did that.
All right, why don't we pick who picked the best?
I did.
No.
Thank you.
You sold the best according to you. Who picked the best for the person?
I win on either of these, but either of these criteria I win.
I feel like who picked the car for Casey? I feel like they went against everything that he stands for.
Oh,
So that
dear.
was clever.
Who picked that car?
Jonathan. Yeah. No,
I even got him Delante or
Desert Storm.
He had bad tires, automatic transmission, horrible modification, like chicken every dog.
I
Were
mean,
those Galantes or were they dilettantes?
No, it was Delinti. Delinte.
I was gonna say we don't use SAT words on the show.
Yeah, I think that's the best pick too. I think the Z really made Casey squirm.
No,
Yeah.
I thought that's the Freightliner took you for a loop, and I don't get any credit for that at all.
Well, you didn't read the rules.
Yes, you threw him for a loop, but I mean that's a commercial truck.
And that's a loop into the ground, Pearly. That's
So
not like a circus loop. That's a loop like, hey, we're sorry to inform you, the Rogue is dead.
I think I leveraged the challenge to my best effect. I think I win.
No, you didn't read the challenge. The challenge said the goal was not to stump the person completely, just to make them uncomfortable.
Hold on, on Pearly Bingo, is there a square for Pearly pleading his case for 47 minutes after the show is done? Is there a space for that on the card? Because we need to put that on there.
All right. Well, I don't know what's going on, but maybe the viewers will decide.
I wonder if the viewers will ever see this.
I hope for their sake that they don't.
Yeah, I'll take the soft victory.
I
We all know.
want to mention that not only are you saying I didn't read the challenge, I was the one who came up with the challenge.
If there's some way to like prove that you watched this whole episode of this, like if there's some, I don't know, there's got to be some like internet way that like
How many fingers? That's all. How many fingers? How many fingers?
But like yeah, we'll give you a tour of the office.
Well, let's call it. Thank you for watching. Let us know who won, because we don't know who won, in the comments. And please be sure to subscribe and like. And thank you for watching this long. We'll see you next week.
I won.
All Out is the only way you go. And it earns you the rewards of success. Naturally, that includes the car you drive. Distinctive, elegant. Seville goes all out to achieve your high goals for luxury travel. Drive the 1985 Seville, the car for those who, like you, choose to go first class all the way.
Best of all, it's a Cadillac.
Oh, wait, yeah. Pearly gets to introduce it because it's all backwards.
I like that actually.
All right, welcome to Window Shopping with Car and Driver, the weekly show where we do something stupid and you watch it. Here's Tony. Here's your host, Tony Quiroga.